مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. محمد سيد الكونين
They're the clear ayahs. Hunna ummul kitab. They are the foundation of the book, the foundation of the Quran. Wa ukharum mutashabihat. And other ayahs are called mutashabihat. And these ayahs they're not clear. They could have more than one meaning. فَأَمَّا الَّذِينَ فِي قُلُوبِهِمْ زَيْغٌ فَيَتَّبِعُونَ مَا تَشَابَهَ مِنْهُ. And as for those who in their hearts is misguidance or are misguided, they take those ayahs, those mutashabih ayahs or mutashabihat, and they are misguided by them. And they think truly they're following the Quran. And those people, their group, they're not a majority at all between the Muslims. They're not a majority within, like, they're not a majority, but they do claim they're Muslim, and their beliefs are known to be that of the Mu'tazila. And you won't, I haven't seen a website or people that say we are Mu'tazila. But in the past, there were many confrontations between the Mu'tazila and between the people of truth. And the people of truth, Ahl Sunnati wal Jama'ah, always showed the weakness of the Mu'tazili argument, and they were very successful, like Al-Imam Abu Hanifa radiyallahu anhu, Al-Bukhari, many of the scholars, they wrote books in refutation of those people known as the Mu'tazila. And the Mu'tazila, they couldn't hide. They could not hide, and they eventually became weaker and weaker. And every once in a while, here and there, they would pop up and become strong and do injustice to the scholars. And how would they become strong? They would try to influence one of the Muslim rulers, or confuse him, and say lies about Ahl Sunnah, or say lies about the people of truth. But eventually they would be exposed. They would be exposed. And there was a man in the past. He confused people with these issues. And he said that Allah created the good only, and the shaitan created the evil. And he said that, and then once Umar got him, Umar radiallahu anhu imprisoned him, and Umar asked him a few questions, and then that person made tawbah. And then Umar told him, did Allah create you the way that Allah willed, or the way that you willed? So the person said, the way that Allah willed. And then Umar radiallahu anhu, Umar ibn al-Khattab, al-Khalifatul Rashid, al-Khalifatul Thani, al-Rashid, he said, do you get what you want? Do you get what you want in this world? Or does Allah get what He wills for you? Meaning, do you choose where you're gonna go? Or did Allah eternally will for you to go to this or that place, Jannah or Nar? And then the man said, no, what happens is by the will of Allah. And that man later on, he repented. He took his shahada and re-entered Islam. Some people, they fall trap to the whisperings of the devil, and may Allah protect us. That's why we should have knowledge, we should acquire knowledge, we should be sure that our knowledge is firm and pure and connected to the Prophet ﷺ, so that we're safe, so that we die on the proper Iman. Because we're living in times when in very rough times, people go on TV and they say many things which are not true. And I'm not just saying on non-Muslim channels. They go on channels which call themselves Islamic, and they look like good Muslims, and they talk like good Muslims, and then they mix some of their words with poison, and they say statements like this. They say that Allah does not create the evil, and they make it seem that Allah only creates the good. This is against what the Quran teaches, and the Quran proves them wrong, and we have to stand up like the pious people of the past, and defend our religion against those people. And how do we defend it? We learn, and we fortify ourselves with knowledge, and we protect our children, and we make sure that they have knowledge, so that they're not fooled by those people. Because the shaitan and his followers, they know how to sugarcoat or chocolate cover the evil. They know how to decorate the evil, and that's how people fall into it. That's how people fall into it. And what can we do? What can we do? What we can do is we can learn, and we can try our best to follow, and we can make dua, and try our best to be, good Muslims. But we should know that whatever happens is by the will of Allah, and we cannot question Allah for what He has willed, even if that thing is not to our benefit. One day I may get very sick, and I may say, I don't know why this is happening, and I may say that, but never can I object to Allah. If I do, I would be the worst of losers. I would be the worst of losers. And there's no partner to Allah's attributes. Creating is only for Allah. No one creates except Allah. We do things. We move, we talk, we walk, we eat, we do many things, but we're not the creators. Number one, because we don't have the perfect knowledge of exactly how we're doing it. So we're not the creators. And if we wanted for it to happen in a different way, we can't. We don't have that power. I see right now, my eyes, I see. I want to see behind this wall over there. I want to see behind the wall. I want to, but I can't. Why? I have limitations. So, how could I be the creator of my eyes? If one day I wake up and I don't see anything, everything looks blurry, and some people do. They wake up and they discover themselves to be blind. Do I say that I'm the creator of my eyesight? Ma'adallah, may Allah protect us.